This man's mouse could actually move into the real world. At first he thought he was seeing things, but after trying it several times, he finally believed it was true. He moved the mouse over to a water glass beside him and hit the enter key. Next thing he knew, the glass got knocked over. Andy jumped in shock, but then a bright idea popped into his head. He dragged the cursor over a leave application on his screen, typed in changes to turn salary deduction into salary compensation, and the real document updated right before his eyes. He burst out laughing at the new text. Andy was extremely delighted and immediately told this matter to his friend Jack. He even personally demonstrated it in front of his friend, who was very excited after seeing it. Jack asked Andy to select a car on the ground. As the selection box expanded and contracted, the car changed correspondingly. Andy shrank the car to the smallest size. When the car owner arrived at the parking space, he found that his car had actually become as small as a toy car, and the owner felt extremely incredible. Andy continued to control the mouse. This time, he selected the wall of the opposite house, copied and pasted a part of it, and then moved it to cover a window. Mike became extremely excited and wanted Andy to use this function to commit crimes. Andy didn't like this idea, and he somewhat regretted telling Mike this secret. Therefore, Andy moved the cursor beside Mike, framed him in the selection area, and directly pressed the delete key. But half of an arm was not deleted and directly fell from the rooftop. The sound attracted many people to gather and watch. They looked up together and found the suspicious Andy. Andy became very flustered, so he selected the crowd below and the severed hand from above, pressed the delete key again, and they all disappeared. But Andy was still very flustered, fearing that someone else might have seen this secret. He immediately hugged his computer and ran home. He stopped a driver, but the other party refused him on the grounds that the road was too congested. Andy wanted to repeat the same trick to deal with the driver, but the other party left quickly. Andy trotted all the way. Suddenly, he found a huge cursor flashing across a nearby building. He looked around to search for it, but when he turned around, he found that the giant cursor appeared on the ground and kept pointing at himself. Andy slowly stepped back, but the cursor kept following him. The cursor shone on Andy, and he found it inconceivable. Before Andy could figure out what was happening, the cursor gently clicked, and Andy disappeared. Now there is a question: could it be that our world is actually a preset program?